Okay guys, in this video, I'm gonna compare the Sony FX3 to the Red Komodo 6K. I have had these cameras in my camera bag for so long, but we're gonna break both of those down in a second because I'm gonna show you guys not only a daytime comparison, but also a night comparison to show the low light capabilities of both cameras. So let's get into it. Okay, so for the first thing I wanted to compare between the two is the overall design, because they are so different when it comes to weight. Well, first off, you have the Sony FX3, which the reason why it's one of my favorite cameras ever is because it takes all of the quality from the Red camera in a vlog portable camera. I made a video joking around how you can make the Red into a vlogging camera, but obviously you guys can see that it's a joke because you simply cannot vlog in a camera like that. There's no flip out LCD screen like there is in the Sony camera. It's not a small, really light, compact mirrorless camera like a lot of the other cameras that I use to vlog and make videos like this. And overall, just the ports, charging, batteries, everything on this, the versatility between the lenses. I used all the same lenses to all my old Sony cameras. So it made it so easy to get the FX3, slap on all the other glass that I had from before, and the camera is phenomenal quality for the size. It just truly is. That's actually the reason why I got the FX3 instead of the FX6, because I thought the FX6 is just too similar to the Red camera, especially in weight and especially in size. So that's what makes the FX3 such a powerhouse. So then you get on to the Red camera, and the Red is a beast of its own because it's not a humongous cinema camera. It really isn't. I've had cinema cameras before that are just freaking chunky monkeys. They are humongous. But this cinema camera is still tremendously heavier than a Sony FX3. I actually used to use this as one of my main cameras to film car, cinematography, rolling shots, all these different things where I have big boy gimbals. And the reason why I stopped using this camera was for literally my health. I was hurting my back every single time I used it. My arms were shaking because I was carrying a freaking 75-pound rig, like full on deadlifting this weight. And even though I will say the quality is worth it, it just is. When you see the shots, it is such a freaking powerful camera. But I personally, in my career, I would choose comfort and just the comfortability of putting on a small, lighter rig with a small gimbal than a humongous setup to get the same shots. That's just me personally. If it's slightly easier, it's slightly better on my back and everything that I lug around. And just talk about your gear bag too. Having a humongous camera means the gear's bigger, the monitors are bigger, the grips and all the other added things to the camera are just heavier. Batteries are heavier. Takes 2 batteries, it burns through them. The charging is just so different too. And it's just different. This is a true cinema camera, and this is basically like a mirrorless camera with a cinema camera title, but it just depends what you want. Would you trade quality over how it looks? I don't know. But yeah, that's my personal preference when it comes to these two. Now, when it comes to image quality, this is where the Red truly shines. And when it comes into a situation like this, obviously I haven't seen these videos yet, so don't judge me if like the FX3 looks way better. I put both of the cameras in their 800 base ISO. I put them at the same exact aperture, 2.8 on both of them because the Sony's lens only goes down to a 2.8, and they're both at the exact same white balance. So right now during the daytime is where you're gonna see the true comparison between both cameras. Hopefully this angle shows you, but the Red is, I think in my opinion, gonna be way better quality because the Red in daytime, it looks like you're filming a movie. I've used this before and I'm personally behind the camera, like this is too good of quality for me to be shooting with. It is crazy, but it's up to you guys. If you want to lug around a camera that heavy, you're going to get the crazy quality and it's going to be worth it. So it's not like the FX3 doesn't have good quality. It does, but it just depends on what you guys are looking for. I will say the biggest difference between the overall quality in general is the fact that the Red is able to shoot in 6K and the Sony is only able to shoot in 4K maximum. A lot of people say that they want to shoot in 4K, they don't want to shoot in 6K and blow out their SD cards. I'm one of those people. I don't typically shoot that much 6K on the Red camera, and if I do, I compress it super, super hard into a small file so I can edit with it, which makes editing so much longer. It doesn't really compress the file that much. Don't think it is the same as this one. It's not even half the footage that this one is. And it just depends. Do you want humongous file sizes for 6K footage and have the best quality, or insane quality, it's 4K and it's like a normal mirrorless camera? So that's kind of like the trade-off in quality right there, let alone. But where the FX3 truly does pull ahead is the low light capability. The FX3 has a dual native ISO of 12,800, which is insane. No one needs that, but everybody wants it. And in the Red camera, it does not have that. So when it comes to shooting low light, I'm gonna show you guys in a little bit because I'm gonna get right back into the same position and show you guys what the low light capabilities looks like and the difference between the two. The FX3, with it having its dual native ISO, it allows it to get a crazy crisp shot in almost full darkness. And with the FX3, I've just noticed that daytime, it's great. Low light, don't even bother filming with it. It can still have a decent image, but when it talks about grain and just not having enough light to push it, which a lot of my other cameras just cannot shoot in low light, this one is one of them. It can still do quite a bit, but when you have a camera like the FX3 that's made for low light, that's the reason why I got it. I knew I would go on these trips, get stuck in a situation where we're filming in low light, and I need to have a camera that's gonna push through in situations like that, and not just we have to pull out a flashlight or try to get some more light to make the image work. I don't wanna make things work. I want them to be ready to get the shot all the time. So in this part of the video, I'm gonna test the low light capabilities of both of these cameras. And this is where the FX3 truly does stand out for its dual native ISO, which means the ISO is just as sharp it is at 800 as it is at 12,800, which I cannot say in the same for the Red camera. The Red camera, I don't think even has a dual native ISO, and 12,800 is the Red camera's max ISO. I could not get more light in this camera, even if I tried, and it doesn't seem like it has enough light in it right now to begin with. And the FX3 has more ISO if I wanted to. I like to keep it right at 12,800, but if I wanted to, I could make it even more, bump the ISO even more in low light capabilities. So you guys let me know which one looks better, because this is the one that I think is gonna be kind of hard. Since the Red doesn't have as much exposure in it, I think the grain isn't gonna be as reduced as it is gonna be in the FX3s. Okay, so we're gonna turn the lights off now too, just to show you what these cameras look like in complete darkness. This is a little bit of light, and this is with the lights completely off. So it really, both cameras should be completely struggling right now. Maybe the focus might not be on me either, but I really do think the FX3 is gonna be able to at least be edited with. The Red camera with its autofocus is very, very spotty. It might not be in focus. Either of them might not be in focus, but I definitely don't think the Red's gonna be in focus. And I think if I really tried to, I could bring this light up in post with the FX3, and I don't think the Red would do it. So again, I haven't seen this footage yet. I don't even see the camera, so I have no clue if this is even filming good quality at all, but I wanted to show you guys the difference. Again, this is still in the dual native ISO for the Sony FX3, so it should be decent. And the Red is at its max. I can't do any more. And this should really show when you have not a lot of light on the subject, what's gonna actually look the best. So hopefully this helped you guys make a decision in low light, because hopefully you're never filming in light this low. Let's be honest, I typically am never filming in light this low. I'll typically have some type of light on me, but I wanted to show you guys at least a rough example to go off of. So now back to the main video. So here's the bottom line. These are two entirely different cameras, but in certain situations, they actually do come out very similar. So when it comes to the FX3 or the Red cinema camera, which one do you choose? It is gonna be truly up to you guys. Are you filming travel videos where you're filming run and gun stuff like I typically do? Then the Sony is gonna be better for you. Are you filming full-on production studio shoots where you need to build out a full rig and have something that is extremely professional, and you're not going to be walking 1 mile with the camera in your hands, then the Red is that camera. This is what I found to be the most fascinating. The more time I spend with gear, is every camera is truly built for a different person. So what might be perfect for me with using the FX3 for majority of my stuff might be horrible for you, and you might need something that is a full-on cinematography build that I personally just don't like to use all the time because it's heavy, hurts my back, it just makes me exhausted, and creating should be effortless. It should be fun. So don't let me sway you. If you want the Red camera, if you want the FX3, they are both incredible cameras. Just do your own research. See what could be actually beneficial for you, your career, for your job, and what you like to film, what you like to shoot. So at the end of the day, it really is all up to the consumer. Who's buying the camera, what you're using it for. With the Red camera, it is incredibly capable, but maybe it's just not for you. The FX3, maybe it's small and compact, but you want to have something more professional, bigger rig. All this stuff is completely based off the consumer. So do your own research and go out and get the camera that's best for you. And I mean, honestly, they are both insanely good cameras. They're both powerhouses in their own class, but I'm always gonna stick with my FX3 because it's just my favorite camera. It looks so freaking good. It's small, light, compact, handheld. The flip out screen, you can vlog with it. I can show up and do short films with it too. I mean, it's the perfect camera in my opinion, but I also travel. I love shooting travel documentaries, travel vlogs. That's just not something you're gonna go and hike 10 miles with the Red camera in your backpack. So that's my personal opinion, but don't let me sway you. Do your own research, and yeah. Okay, so let me know down below in the comments which camera you guys would pick, because again, I'm gonna put the footage side by side and I haven't seen the footage yet, so it might surprise me too, honestly. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, I didn't talk about price. This is the hardest thing about both cameras, is the Red camera when it came out was extortionately expensive, and I probably would not have gotten this camera. But here's the thing though, the Red 6K is so old now that the prices have dramatically dropped to, I think they actually are more affordable than the FX3, but let me see really quick. Okay, I have the price. So I know how much the FX3 is because I bought this recently, and the price has not dropped even though this camera has been out for 2+ years. The FX3 is $3,900, so it's $4,000. And when the Red came out, I'm pretty sure it was upwards of even more than that, $1,000. I think it was like a $6,000 camera. And now the craziest part is you can pick up a Red for $3 grand. So now this makes the whole decision process way harder. The FX3 is a more expensive camera, but that's a Red camera. So now it's just up to you guys what you would pick, because obviously I didn't realize the price was this close between the two now. But on that note, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.